Let me, real quick, I'll just introduce you guys to Don. Don Klein is on the phone with us. Don helped us create OLPPays.com, him and his company, and he did the same for ADT. And basically what we did was take the same concept from ADT and create the same approach with OLPPays.com. And I'll turn it over to Don and let him explain how we did that, or how he did that. So, Don, it's all yours.
Thanks, Rich. So thank you guys for joining us this morning. What I'd like to do is walk you through this short presentation, which is an updated presentation that I shared with the folks who were in Jacksonville earlier this year at the annual meeting. As Rich mentioned, we've built a customized solution for OLP that is modeled after what ADT has found great success with in ADTPays.com. So we've created OLPPays.com, the idea of being a new lead generation channel for the OLP franchisees. So with that being said, hold on, there we go. Okay, so what is our network of promoters? We've built this network of promoters that are businesses and individuals, a lot of them in the home category, and we'll get to the more specific breakdown in a few minutes, but the main point being they have face-to-face existing relationship with your customers. There are a ton of affiliate programs online out there in the market, but what's different about this is that it's the promotion and the relationship is in person with almost all of the promoters. There are about 10,000 promoters in OLP-owned zips, top categories being real estate, home services and improvement, insurance, retail, business services, sales, customs, electronics integration, and housing management. We're also going to ask the ADT sales reps to promote OLP, to become promoters on OLPPays.com. When I first met with Rich and Scott, one of the things they expressed was, it's a very natural fit to get the ADT sales reps involved. You're talking to the same customers. The fit with security and outdoor lighting is a great match. And several of the OLP franchises, many of them actually, had signed up to promote ADT and send leads towards ADT, but there was never an incentive for the ADT reps to actually refer business to OLP, the reason being there was no formalization in the way that they can be compensated for that. Well, now we've taken care of that big roadblock. When an ADT sales rep signs up to promote OLP, we'll be able to compensate them. So we think that'll get the flow of leads going both ways. So how does it work? So our promoters, these 10,000 plus promoters in the network, are very familiar with the process. For them, the process will be exactly the same as it is with ADT. They log on, they get collateral, which I'll show you an example of on the next slide, that shows the offer that they'll be giving to their customers, has a toll-free number for the promoters to call in, for their customers to call in and give a promo code which tracks it back to the promoter. So before that happens, each of the franchisees will have to register to have an account on OLPPays.com. I'll walk you through exactly how that works in just a few minutes. Once you start getting leads, we're going to need you to log on and update the status of the lead so that our promoters can track the referrals. So when the call comes in, we'll mark it as a call. We'll ask you to update it when there's an appointment set, when a sale's made, etc. Once you register to become a franchisee participating in this program, we're going to work with Rich and his team to send out invitations to all of the current promoters that are in your zip codes. We're going to say, hey, we have this great new offer with OLP. Come sign up and participate in this program. Let's start getting some leads moving. Once approved, promoters will have access, as I mentioned, to that collateral that's personalized with a toll-free number and their 6-digit promo code. They'll give that collateral to anyone interested in outdoor lighting. Prospects will call a toll-free number and reach a virtual call center. They're going to enter their zip code so that we know where to send the lead. We have the virtual call center has a database of all of your zip codes, and will route the lead directly to your store, to your phone number, whatever your contact phone number is. You will also, when you receive that call, you'll hear a very short message called a whisper, which tells you that the lead is coming from olppays.com. That way you'll know what offer they are interested in, and you'll know to collect all the appropriate information. It just gives you a little heads up that this is not just a normal call. Once the sale is completed, you'll mark the sale as complete, and on a monthly basis, on the 10th of each month, OLP Corporate will collect 10% of the sale from you via EFT and remit a payment to alternate channels. Then we take care of paying all of the promoters in the network. So this is an example of what the collateral will look like. The offer is buy 10, get 2 free, and it shows all the other advantages of having OLP. And if you'll notice on the bottom, there'll be a toll-free number here and an offer code, which will be that 6-digit promo code that's assigned to that promoter. So we will capture that information in the virtual call center, pass the call along to you. You'll know it's from OLP Pays, and this is the offer they're getting. So exactly who does what in this whole process? Promoters get olppays.com. That allows them to do everything they need to do to promote, get collateral.
Sorry,
That's okay. Check the status of their leads and sales. They can download collateral and print it themselves, or they can order free collateral that we will print and ship to them. They'll be able to download banners for their websites as well, so that you can receive internet leads in addition to the phone call leads. Alternate Channels is going to recruit all of the promoters in your area. We'll make sure, we'll qualify them, meaning make sure that we've collected all the information we need to have. If they're a business, to make sure it's a legitimate business. If it's an individual, to make sure we have all the tax information we need. We handle the contract, so they become a contract with us, not with you, not with the franchisee, not with OLP Corporate. The contract is with us. We provide email and telephone support, not only for the promoters, but for the franchisees as well. If you have a question about how the site works, or what a lead status is, or how the calls are coming in, anything, we provide a toll-free number and an email ticketing system for you to submit questions to. And of course, we administer the commission payment, so we take care of paying each of the promoters. What do the franchisees have to do? It's very simple. Complete your EFT form, which I'll show you an example of, and submit it to OLP Corporate. Also, once you register, which is step 2, you log on to olppays.com/FR to register. We'll send out, when we're actually live, hopefully within the next couple of weeks, we will send out an email to all the franchisees reminding them to register, and it'll have this link and all the information you need. And then start tracking your new leads and sales. This is an example of the EFT form. When we send out that welcome email, and also when you register, we'll send a link to this form as well that you can download, fill out, and then the information on where to return it is right here at the bottom. So you'll fill out this form. This allows OLP to take that payment on the 10th of every month.